Hello everyone and welcome back to the Whims Legacy. Here with our nicheling tribe whose fates are held in the hands of their gods, aka our random generators and my favorite pair of dice. And I feel a little solemn right now, guys, because as you know from all of the past episodes, we have had some absolutely amazing new nichelings added into the Whims tribe, and their colors, the way they look, it has just taken my breath away. I mean, look at Hikori. I have never had a toxic nicheling look so amazing before, and unfortunately, it is this blind old man's final day with us. He has one day left, and he is spending that day guiding his youngest child, Coralla, who has the toxic fangs that her mother did, to the edge of the river, where he will hope that little Coralla will go to follow her sisters, Koana and Kimo, who have already begun to wander into the depths of the jungle. I am really going to miss him. He is one of the most amazing nichelings I have ever had, and he really makes me want to play with Toxic Body. And the unfortunate thing is, I can't even look at his genes to figure out what kind of amazing mix created him, because we're playing with the Blind Genes challenge, so I can't even take a peek. We'll have to try to recreate that. I actually kind of want his daughters to pass on Toxic Body, and we do have a distant cousin of theirs, Emerald, who would be very happy with her beautiful green peacock tail, green eyes, green gemstones, green everything, other than like her antlers. So clearly I totally love her because my favorite color is green. But they're wandering into the jungle right now. Kimo is our current leader. She is allowed to have 9 members in the tribe for as long as she lives. She's not really like a leader of the tribe. She's just the one that the nicheling gods are keeping their eyes on, and the one that they are using to determine who should control the tribe size. So as long as she's around, we can only have 9 members. Her father's about to pass away of old age. And otherwise, I'm not sure. I think we have Dukta, who's about to pass away of old age too. What? Leaving behind his son, Kudukvan, whose mother is about to pass away, I think, of old age, and whose mother has her blind brothers having come to her side to spend time with her. And then we have Vanro, who's currently our only male other than a sickly baby. So I kind of may have walked myself into a corner here. We're going to have to be very careful with breeding and making sure that our females have the right mates, but maybe we'll be able to find a tree trunk of some kind over here. And I'm hoping that my females will be able to wander the jungle, maybe find some new mates, and possibly have some fantastic adventures deep in the jungle too. So that's my goal. But we're going to have to say goodbye to one of the best nichelings I have ever had in terms of colors and awe. And remember the days when he used to wander inside of the small streams, chasing minnows by the side of his mate. So rest in peace, Hikori. I hope that you will be rejoining your wonderful mate as soon as your eyes close and your bones come to join so many others here within this jungle. No, that's really hard to lose him. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm gonna miss him so much. Okay, let's get this little one across the way. Oh my gosh, somebody is eating those! We're gonna have to see who is eating those fruits in just a second. We also lost this nicheling over here. I wonder how Kadukban feels having lost his father. Oh dear, and there's a little bundle that's eating all of the berries, so we'll have to take care of that too. Get away, bundles! These are my berries. Who is this? Wait. Vanro Van? Vanro? Vanro, I do not think that you are actually one of my previous nichelings. In fact, I am 99% sure you're not, because maybe you are? When you were a baby, did we have you leave? But I would remember having a purple-eyed nicheling. I would. And you are quite the interesting male who is not related to us, so I think we're about to add him into the family tree, if you ask me, guys. But otherwise, Vanro over here is going to be taking care of a few things, and Rana is going to, I think I'm going to have her be a little bit of a bunnel hunter. Let's see, we're related to Nuro over here. I'll let her call just to see what happens. But I'm pretty sure we're not related to that male who just wandered by. So I do want to see if we can maybe snag him for our tribe. We are down to 7 members and we can have 9, so that would be okay. I smell a root over here. So I'm going to send Emerald out for this root. And then I'm going to send Chemo carefully out over here. And then I'm going to send Koana. I'll let her gather up this grass and go join her sisters, or her sister and their newfound cousin. They don't know that little Corala is trying to catch up with them, rushing behind them, hopefully to be at their side soon. All right, let's see what happens over here. We'll move little Corala. She is, I think she's curious about whoever is making all that racket, so we should find them soon. Then I'm going to go ahead, let's grab all of this food before it gets eaten. We're gonna grab this bunnel meat, thank you very much. I'm gonna eat that bush. I'm going to come over and eat all of these nuts. Don't mind if I do. So Vonro is gathering up that food. Let's see. And over here, I thought I smelled a root. Oh, there's some bunnels to hunt. I think that, yeah, Koana can do a little bit of hunting. Oh, look at these! We've managed to find our way over to 2 berry bushes. Nice. So we'll go ahead and let these two kind of clear away this area. And then Emerald, was there a spot? Yeah, there's actually a few places that she can gather some things from too. All right, but no boys, no males so far, which is something I need to pay attention to. Unless we have little Corala manage to find somebody. And that's everybody that I've currently got to control. Oh, one of the blind brothers passed away. There's Kirku. Have I? Kirku, are you one of mine? I don't think I've had. Like, we've had so many brothers and sisters that I'm kind of, like, my head's a little twirly about if some of them have been members of our family or not. But I'm pretty sure you have not been a member. And I'm pretty sure we're about to pass away. And who is this? Kirta. Kirta, you may have been a member. I don't think so. But I don't think Corala is really into you. He doesn't really have any new traits that we really want. And I think Corala is more young and just like curious about that other nicheling she found. Not really sure about this mysterious Kirta, but she found a nice little tree stump. So maybe I'll leave her there for a second. It'd be kind of cool if you could find like fallen trees so that they were like maybe on their side, or maybe like a tree trunk instead of a stump that you could go inside of and hide in for protection. That would be kind of cool. Alright, so any dangerous things? I don't think so. So I can do a little digging over here. Nothing dangerous here. I think I'm gonna let these ones gather some food and kind of do a little bit of exploring on the edge of the jungle. And over here, Kudukvan is surrounded by so many hungry uncles. Oh my gosh, so many hungry uncles. Is just sort of hanging out at the edge. And unfortunately, his mother, Rana, is about to pass away of old age. But may we please have a moment of respect for one of the most fundamental nichelings who ever approached all of these dangerous plants and who taught the Whims how to be able to destroy those plants and really conquer them so that the jungle plants were no longer a problem. So Rana, rest in peace, and thank you so much for having joined us for so long. I'm gonna miss her. Alright, let me go ahead and gather up this food. We have so much food suddenly that I'm just trying to gather all of it. Oh, there's that mysterious nicheling again. I really don't think... Vonvanro, I would remember you. You have not been part of our tribe before. I'm gonna go ahead and invite him in. A beautiful purple-eyed nicheling. I mean, why not? Alright, and our tribe is getting a little smaller. And there's a permanent nest over here. So I think that Corala has actually gotten a little distracted on her journey into the jungle. And I do think we need to find mates. So let's actually loop around here. And yeah, Kimo has managed to get really far ahead of her sister and their new sister explorer. But that should be okay. I think Koana wants to gather up some of the food there. We are trying to replenish our food stores after all. But I do want to see if I can get them to all kind of meet up over here. I might want to call for possible mates on top of that tree stump. Oh, and there's somebody else there too. Interesting. Could be family. We have a lot of family scattered about. Whoops, there we go. A little bit of meat. A little bit of food there. Or, like, who is that? Is that like a little orphan or somebody? I love calling on the tree trunks and just like stumbling upon unexpected nichelings. But Corala... I think that she's quite young, quite young, but I think that she may be a little bit enchanted with this mysterious new nicheling. So let us see what the nicheling gods would want for these two to have when it comes to the traits that they could possibly pass on, oh my gosh, to any potential children. And for Corolla, the nicheling gods apparently are not pleased with this union because they have decreed blind eyes. Phooey. That is not what I wanted. Oh, we just got rid of the blind eyes and now we have to struggle with them again. Oh dear. Alright, well I want her to possibly pass on. Let's go with like armor body, because if we're going to get away from water body and all of those things, why not try armor body for defense? Well, actually, we don't really need a lot of defense. Let's get mega horns in here. I want to see those mega horns again. And with Von Vonro, who I'm pretty sure was not a member of our family, or at least has not been a member of our family for so long that it's like we don't even remember him. And remember guys, we are playing with blind genes, so I can't even look at the family tree anymore to figure it out. But the nicheling gods want him to have... Oh, now there's a twist of irony. Water body. Alright, let's go with water body for him. And I would probably say higher fertility, because it looks like his fertility is a little bit low. So let's go ahead and try to pass those on. There we go. She'll give him a lick, jump into the tree. I'll let him do a little bit of a harvest so that they have some food to eat. And let's see what their child will be like. And then over here we have Vonro, still loyally and diligently collecting tons of food for us. And Kadukvan doing the same. I think I may have Kadukvan try wandering over here, but I don't know if he's going to make it in time. But I think I would like to have him at least have the opportunity. And what is this? A guild baby girl! What? I did not see that coming. I did not see a guild baby girl coming, and she has high fertility, so that's good. And she can do fishing! What? They have a little baby girl! That is so cool! Alright, well I'm gonna have her mom kind of watch over her. I don't think her fishing is high enough for the Raise Arena, but that's kind of cool to see. And her dad is like a fiend for these delicious stinky fruit. Alright, and then I'm gonna wiggle over here. I saw a couple nichelings. Ah! There we go! Was that... Ah! There's a mystery nicheling afoot. She has toxic body. I don't think... She's definitely not one of ours. Emerald, come! I think Emerald would be very excited to hear about a toxic-bodied nicheling. So we'll have her run after the little toxic-bodied girl that we have stumbled on. And Tukvan... I don't know if I should have him try to make a run for it to get like over to the other side. I kind of want him to, and I think I could actually make it. But somebody is eating all of the healing fruits, which is not good. I needed those. So we're gonna have to see what we can do. Oh good, the healing fruits have come back. Alright, Kudukvan, I think that Vonro, having watched over you for most of your life, is going to insist that you travel to the edges and try to find a home with what rumor has it to be some of the nichelings across the way. And sure enough, Corolla lives here and she can invite you over. She can wave her hand at all of the healing fruits. There's a lot of healing fruits here that we are in charge of. And hopefully she'll come. Oh no, and Von Vonro is about to die. Ah, that was not part of the plan. Oh my gosh. All right, quickly. Where's that little girl? Oh, there she is. All right. We have Mamila, and no, she is definitely not a nicheling that we have seen before. She has toxic body, but it doesn't look like... she doesn't really have any other good traits, and we can only have so many nichelings in the tribe. But I feel like Emerald might... Oh, Emerald! No, Emerald is passing away. What? You were supposed to have children. You were supposed to have children. All right, that's it. We're inviting in this little one, and we will say that she is Emerald's child. So in Emerald's honor, we have taken in this little orphan. I am so sad because Emerald was actually the daughter of my nicheling who had the purse snout, and now Mintaro will not have any grandchildren. But that is just the way it is sometimes. And I think that Kawana is possibly feeling a little bit more wandery, like a little bit more wandersome. So I'm gonna have her wander just a teensy bit, trying to find a way to find more mates. But I'm about to lose like 2 nichelings in a second here, and that's really sad. But Emerald is going to go ahead and give little gold little goldfish. Yes, goldfish, my friends, because she was found while she was fishing, and she is the color of gold, and Emerald is passing away of old age, so she gets to name her little daughter whatever she wants. But we are going to try to take care of little goldfish, even if she cannot take care of herself. Rest in peace, Emerald. Rest in peace, mysterious nicheling who showed up at random. Alright, well, we're going to have goldfish come around the side, and we're going to have these two wander into the bushes. Oh, at least I can get that. Alright, going to eat some food, and they're going to wander towards that stump that we have down there. Meanwhile, I'm going to have Kudukvan pop over here and eat one of these healing fruits and prove himself to be quite attractive. I don't think Coralla is very closely related to him. So I'm going to go ahead and let them become mates because I think Coralla is a little stunned to have been widowed so early on. I'm going to go ahead and let her daughter jump down here. That's the first time I've jumped on one of the breaking plants. Hopefully that doesn't attract anything. But I'm going to say that she's a little stunned and could use some comfort. So I'm going to have Kudukvan. The Nicheling gods say if he is to have children, he shall pass on brown horns. What a weird thing. That's fine then. And I'm going to say if he has children, let him pass on... nimble fingers, which is one of my favorite things to give my nichelings. And I know it sounds a little boring, but it's very practical, okay? So there we go. Coralla is ready to have another child. Over here, Vonro is going to pass away of old age soon, unfortunately. I am going to miss this little old man. And over here, with the passing of Emerald, oh, that's sad too. Kalana, maybe I should get you out of here and let you go call for a mate somewhere. There's a whole section over here. I think Kalana is beginning to think maybe exploring the jungle wasn't quite what she had in mind. Because I think I want to perch somebody next to these tree stumps and just call and call and call for different nichelings. Because it keeps the interest, it keeps the genetic variability going so well. Look at that baby! Whoa! He's so cool. He has the mask pattern. Check that out. Oh my gosh, that was a good pairing. That was a very good pairing. And I would like Chemo to have a child, so we need to hurry and push our way through these darn bushes so that we can actually start having children of our own. So curse these bushes. Oh, there we go. All right. So we can see, and maybe I can wiggle my way over there, and I can have Kudukvan jump down here and get ready to welcome these nichelings back in. Oh no, he might get his son sick. That is not what I wanted. Why do I always forget that I have sickly nichelings every time? I'm gonna let their daughter kind of just wander along the riverway a little bit and watch the big giant Razorina. Alright, Vonro has unfortunately had his time come, but there's so much food here, it just seems like a waste not to settle around there. So I'm going to yank Koana, who I didn't realize until this minute is actually short-sighted, up here where she can reclaim this territory. So we're kind of bringing everybody back together. Rest in peace, Vonro! You were such a good old man. I'm really gonna miss him, actually. And actually, Chemo is 3 days away from passing away. Not what I had planned. Chemo, what do the Nicheling gods want you to pass on? Antlers, they say. Give her antlers. Those are antlers, good. Alright, so the Nicheling gods want her to pass on antlers. I kind of love everything that she has, but maybe a different body type. I want to see some sort of different body type. We're in the jungle. Let's pass on that toxic body, or maybe that purse snout. Or maybe I just want to see some variability to like the body types somewhat. So you know what? Let's put in toxic body. I just want to see what happens. She's not going to be able to have very many children. So she's going to settle down here. And Kudukvan is just going to be happy to have mates of his own. I'm going to let Coralla become pregnant again. And we're going to have 2 babies. So that should work out just fine. And I'm going to let Goldfish kind of tidy up this area and we can start claiming some of this island. Normally I would have moved on by now and the nichelings were told they had to go to the swamp. But I really like this territory. And now that we have little Frinari, I can actually finally work on the last tail that I want here. I just need to swim 50 times. So I'm going to make this little one swim up and down the river with the Razorina like 50 times. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. And then I'm going to have Koana start working her way over to the tree stumps where she will hopefully be able to call for a mate of her own. Whew. All right, well, let's go ahead and see what the babies are going to be. Yes! Oh my gosh! We have got some interesting little ones over here, guys. A stinky-tailed, mega-horned baby girl. Oh boy. All right, I think things are definitely picking up on this side. We're gonna have some interesting twists. We are still up at 9, but we're about to have to roll for a brand new leader of the tribe, and I'm not really sure who to pick. So I might have to go through all of our little ones, and we are going to cross our paws and hope after that kind of very boring. It was more like an abandoned attempt at exploring the jungle and adventuring in the jungle. Hopefully, maybe we can do some more like thorough exploring, or maybe we'll just have our nichelings get ready to move on. But it would be really fun to unlock that tail fin first and possibly run into another nicheling with antlers or wings. And actually, that would be a really good time. That would be a very good time for Kawana to work her way up here and do some calling, and we might be able to convince a winged nicheling to come join us. So I'm going to let Rianara work on building up the swimming genes, and when we come back, we're unfortunately, for poor Chemo, already going to have to look into who is going to be the next leader of our nicheling tribe. So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye!